So I'm unpacking groceries or putting away the groceries. I had a grocery delivery from Progress. I'm gonna talk to y'all about a story that I'm sure some of you heard about. I haven't seen it on YouTube about a Detroit family who were living in their car. They were homeless and they were parked in like a casino garage, and two children froze to death basically. Um, you about children freezing to death. Did you hear about Detroit children freezing to death? All right, so I got these headphones on. I really don't even need it. Hi, Martin. 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 You so crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Hi, Martin. Thanks for joining the live. How are you doing today? Detroit. So I'm gonna, I like to read stuff to y'all. Detroit children freeze. So I'm talking about the story from out of Detroit where these two children, I think they were 2 years old and 9 years old. They were living in a car, and the mother was, a single mom and struggling, and I guess she reached out for help in the past, but they were living in the car for like 3 months, and the children, it was really cold, and the children froze to death. Um, So I'm gonna read what I can find to y'all. So this story that I'm about to read is from February 11th, 2025. So I'm gonna be multitasking. I'm gonna be reading the article, talking about the situation, and putting groceries away. Y'all, the kitchen is always doing too much for me, so I need to make something for my daughter to eat. I got laundry to put away, but right now I'm focusing on the groceries. I'm gonna try not to be too distracted. So I'm gonna read it to y'all for those of you who don't know about the story. It's a tragic story. As parents, it's not easy, but I feel like you have to do whatever you can to keep your children alive. So I really wish the mother would have, I don't know, went to the mall or whatever is open 24/7. Maybe just went in there, walked around. I don't know. I'm not putting any blame on anyone, but I feel like there's different areas that the child was failed. I wish that the mother felt she had family she could rely on. It looks like she reached out to the dad and he claimed that she didn't reach out. It's like conflicting information. Hi, villain. I'm doing good. Hi, the diddler. Okay, if you're gonna, okay, never mind. Anyway, so the article says two children die in Detroit cold while sleeping in van, police say. The family was living in the van, and the belief is that they died of the cold. Okay, I'm not gonna play any videos, but two children in Detroit died of suspected exposure to the cold after being found unresponsive. Um, in the van where the family was living Monday, police said. The children, aged 2 and 9, were discovered not breathing by their mother. You and me together, yeah, feel the power comes to. You're my beauty. Hello, Renato, Demo. Hey, FNS. That is crazy, FNS. So it said the two children, 2 and 9, were discovered not breathing by their mother at around noon. Detroit Police Captain Nathan Duda says they were taken to a hospital where they were pronounced dead, he said. Okay. So this is from February 11th. It says the mother had parked the van on the ninth floor of the Hollywood Casino's parking garage. Hi, Morefire. Hi, Ava. Thanks, Ava. So yeah, they were parked in the casino's garage on the ninth floor. So around 1 a.m. Monday, the vehicle ran out of gas. Sometime thereafter, Duda told police. Duda told reporters in a video released by the police department. 5 children and 2 adults were in the van, y'all. 5 children and 2 adults were in the van. Um, the ages of the children are 13 to 2. The tragedy happened as Detroit had temperatures of around 12 degrees early Monday morning, with wind chills of 6 degrees, according to the National Weather Service. So it's really cold, y'all. Really, really cold. It's cold right now at 20 something degrees where I am. The mother first realized her 9-year-old son was not breathing and called either a close friend or relative to help. I'm not sure why the mom ain't call 911, okay? I know some people, some parents feel like they're in a desperate situation and they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to lose their children. But girl, this is a situation where you call 911. You don't call a family member. You call the police. You call an ambulance, something. When the mother realized that her son wasn't breathing, she did make a 911 call. Okay. But the friend in a Buick immediately transported the 9-year-old to Children's Hospital, he said. Hello, Brantley. Renito says you and me together. Okay, I already saw that. While en route to the Children's Hospital, as they checked on the other children that were in the van, they realized at some point that the 2-year-old wasn't breathing, and so a telephone call was made to the friend to return so that the 2-year-old could be picked up. Oh my goodness. From what I read I saw another story that said the 2-year-old was discovered first. Then he discovered the 9-year-old. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. They're both deceased. Videos show the entire family getting into the Buick where they were taken to Children's Hospital. There is an open investigation by the police department. It has been investigated. It has to be investigated. I don't think anyone really wants to think about that at the moment with the 2 children passed. But the reality is that circumstances do have to be examined. We have to figure out how to go forward. FNS says the mom and dad ain't right in the head. Just saying, yeah, something is not right around the situation. Like, I know a lot of people are going through hard times, but when it comes to children, I'd rather be the one that frees to death. I'm like, look, call someone. I'm sure they had someone that they could have called, but I feel like some people are, don't want to ask for help. But the mother said she asked for help. She said, from what I'm seeing, the mother is saying that she asked the wrong people for help because who she asked for help wasn't helping her. So it's unfortunate that she didn't feel she had good people in her corner that would have helped the children at the very least. You know what I'm saying? It says the family reached out to a homeless response team on November 25th and said they had been living with the family but could no longer stay there and needed a place to go. Mayor Mike Dugan told reporters. He said during the conversation there was no resolution reached on where they would go. For whatever reason, this wasn't deemed an emergency that caused an outreach worker to visit the family, the mayor said. The family had also reached out in the summer and during the previous year, he said. There were beds available at the shelter just a few miles from the casino. Do they got shelters out there? Well, according to this, they had shelters not too far away. They said, and a family drop-in shelter was open on December 16th. It's a terrible day in Detroit as we deal with the tragic loss of 2 young people, he said. So basically, they're just urging people to reach out for help. I wish the mom was like thinking to maybe find anywhere that's open 24 hours, even if it's Walmart, pretend that you're shopping, just walk around, go sit in the cafe. Like, I'm sure there's 24-hour places they could have went. I'm not blaming the mother. I'm not blaming. I wish she felt like she had better resources. I really wish that she felt like she had someone who would support her. Because I'm thinking if I'm living in a car and my car breaks down, we don't have gas and it's freezing, I'm going to find somewhere that's open 24 hours. If I can't find a friend or family member who can help me, if I can't get into a shelter, I'm going to find a business that's open 24 hours. And if they try to kick me out, I'm going to say, we don't have anywhere to go. You're just going to have to call the police on me because my children are my priority and I don't want anything to happen to them. So, I wish the mom had a Facebook, group that she could reach out to. There's so many like local groups. I'm in a few local like Facebook groups for support and like, stuff. That's what I would do. I would reach out. If I don't have any family or friends to help me, I would reach out to a local Facebook group like, hey, me and my children are stranded. I need help. I don't have anybody. Hi, King of Russia. I'm doing well. Thank you. Nice to meet you too, King of Russia. Good evening. FNS says, see, the mom and dad ain't right. Yeah, I think I saw it already. Yeah, they got shelters, and the dad was on the news saying, "Oh, I didn't know. Like she didn't tell me, and I didn't know." So the dad is basically putting the blame on the mom, and the mom is putting the blame on the dad. But either way, the children are not here anymore. And there's some people I can see already basically blaming the mom, saying, "Hey, this is her fault or whatever." There were there things the mom could have did better. Yes, there was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure she's tormented right now because the children are not here. Um, Homelessness is a problem, and it's tough to be homeless in an area that gets really cold. You know, it's very cold in Michigan. We're near Michigan, so it's just cold. The mom, they look like they're in their late 20s or early 30s. I don't know their ages. Let me look up the mom name. But they look like they're not too old. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to look at the mom's name. Did they say her name on here? That's a good question, FNS. Where's the mom's name at? I think it's like Tiona or something. I gotta try to find her name. Shoot. I was looking it up earlier and I can't. But I'm gonna try to find an FNS. I'm assuming they were in their late 20s, early 30s. They don't look old, but they don't look super young. You know what I'm saying? But they look like young-ish. I don't know her name. I can't find her name. Here it is. Her name is Tatiana Williams. I'm gonna see how old she is. But right now, this article is not showing her age. I haven't seen her age yet. It looks like they have a GoFundMe account. Yeah, I'm not seeing her age, FNS, for some reason. But let me show you what she looks like. This is the mom. She looks like she's in her, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with 28. I don't know. I don't know how old she is. And the dad look, so they both look like they're in their late 20s. Mid to late 20s, you know. They don't look old. They could be 30, I don't know, but they don't look like they're in 40s or nothing like that. But it's a tragedy. It's sad. I'm about to get this water. Hold on. I'm just unpacking this water. Look like drugs. You never know. And people were speculating that was she in a casino gambling and she left the kids, and they haven't confirmed that yet. So what they're doing right now is they're investigating. So they're going to review the cameras and everything to see, was the mom, this is squeezing my head, was the mom being negligent? You know what I'm saying? Anytime there's a tragic situation with children, they're gonna look at what were you doing wrong, how did you fail the children, because when you have children, like, they're your priority. So it's like, you know, I got a little headache. Ooh, that headphone is kind of tight on my head. I need to get my own headphones. It's too tight. But if anybody's going through any type of homelessness, if you have children, like, do your best to reach out to a shelter. Call 211. If you're in the USA and you need resources, you don't have any family or friends to support you, definitely call 211, y'all. It's a resource line, and hopefully they can help you. Maybe even call 311. You feel me? But don't let pride or don't let fear or whatever prevent you from reaching out. You need help. You need help. Even if your children need to get with children's services for temporarily until you get on your feet. Wouldn't you rather them be in a warm place than to be dead? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the mom right now is like, dang, I should have did this. I should have did that. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. and her children are not here anymore. Like, I couldn't live with that. Just water. So I was just putting it in here. But it's a nice little container that we went to Five Below recently to do like Valentine's stuff, and this is one of the containers that my daughter got. And I'm just decided to use it to keep the water in there instead of keeping the water on the floor. Because I feel like most people, we keep the water on the floor, right? So the extra waters will be on the floor still. Maybe. No, maybe not. I'll just try to keep them over here. I wish I had 2 containers, to be honest. I wish I had 2 containers to put the waters in. I actually have some more baskets over there. Maybe I'll use those. I like the idea of the waters up, you know, sitting up. Let me see if I have another container. Where's that other container? Anyway, I don't know where it is. Whatever, I'll just put the rest on the counter. I'm here, y'all. I was just trying to figure out where to put the excess water. I'd rather the water just lined up instead of being on the floor. And I got some bananas that I need to do something with before they go completely bad. But what are you guys' thoughts on the story, you know? Thankfully, I've never been homeless, and I hope that never happens because it's a horrible situation, especially when you're in the cold. Like, I am in a cold area, and, say you are living in your car, like this family, their van ran out of gas or had some type of mechanical issue, so they weren't able to provide the heat. But what's alarming to me is that they said the children were found in like a t-shirt and like track pants. The youngest child, who died 2 years old, had just like a pull-ups on and maybe a t-shirt. Like, basically they were almost naked. Like, so imagine it being cold and then you don't have the amount of clothes that you need on your body. So they were not bundled up. They had like one blanket and like no jacket on. So I just feel like the mom could have definitely done better with bundling them up. They shouldn't have been in the car, but they didn't have like enough clothes on. Look up what smegma is, and it's a big problem with these days. No, I don't feel like looking that up. You tell me what it is. Yes, Marklin said that's a tragic story. I'm not eating right now. I did eat like a breakfast snack. But there's a lot of parents who feel like if they ask for help, they're gonna look weak, or like I said before, they feel like their parents, they'll like lose their parental rights if they ask for help. But it's better to be safe than sorry. It's better to have your children safe and alive and ask for help than to let pride get in the way. If you need help, you need help. Everyone goes through things, but you can't allow your children to suffer because of it. I can't explain it. That's why I need your help. No, I don't. You have to put it in there. I have things to do, okay? So I'm not going to be able to look that up for you. I'm multitasking. I got things to do. I want to put all the waters out, honestly. Where's the cap for that? Where's the cap? You lost the cap? Yeah, put the cap back on. Oh, my finger. I'll do it for you. You like to rinse it?
Yeah.
Give me the bottle. Oh, I got it. I need to drink some water. Where's my water? Let me see what this one says. So the person who says I suck as a streamer, go find some other streamer to watch. I'm different, okay? Everybody's not gonna be the same. You don't like my live stream? Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Like, so many immature people on earth, and you just have to really just let them be. I shouldn't even acknowledge them. But if you don't like my stream, if I'm boring, if you don't like my topic, if you don't like how I'm doing it, please find somebody else, okay? Please.
Hey.
Shout out to those of you who are okay with my stream, how I'm doing it. You know, shout out to you. Shout out to those of you that know that YouTube has millions of content creators, and you can go and scroll up, down, left, right, however you want to do it, and find somebody else. You don't have to stay in my live stream if you don't like my content. If you don't have nothing nice to say, hop off my live. If you know how to stream so well, make your own content and then be the best streamer. Be the best streamer you can be and show me how it's done. But don't come here to try to tell me anything, okay? Because you're childish. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Please don't come back. Whew. Let me put my hair up real quick. Hold on, y'all. Whew. I'm ready for spring. It's just been so cold. I can't take it. People are just something else. You hear me? No matter where you go in life, somebody's going to have the audacity. They're going to have the audacity. People be having the audacity, y'all. Friend, I'm homeless, but I be thugging it real out there. That's a lot of water you putting out. Well, it's 2 pack of 24s. Are you really homeless, FNS? Well, I hope, things get better for you, and I hope you don't let yourself freeze to death. Please find safety. Find safety. And there's a lot of people who make content and they're homeless, they're living in their vans, they're living in their cars. And what I see what people have been doing is like they'll get a gym membership to like what's that one gym that's really cheap? Like what people do is they get a membership to Planet Fitness, they go work out and they they use a shower. So that's a way for people to use a shower, People live in their cars, live in their vans, and they find ways to get clean. Someone had the audacity to tell me how to run my live stream. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. So instead of clicking off and finding somebody else to watch, they decided to give me their opinion, their unsolicited opinion, okay? It's just ridiculous. So that's the audacity that I'm talking about. Ugh. It's been 2 years. Well, are you saving money at least? I hope it works out for you, okay? I'm doing well, 6 the maid Foxo 112. Thank you for asking. I'm just putting away groceries, and I was talking about the tragic story that happened in Detroit of 2 children who froze to death. A single mother was living in the van. Looks like another adult was in a car with her. So 5 children, I believe, 2 adults. They were living in a van. They parked at a casino parking garage, and I guess the car had a mechanical issue where they ran out of gas. They didn't have any heat, and so for like 11 hours they were in the car, and the children froze to death. 2 of the children froze to death, and the youngest child was 2 years old, and he only had on like a t-shirt and like a pull up, a pamper. So he was not properly dressed. The other child was not properly dressed. There was like one little blanket. It's just a lot of stuff went wrong. Just call me Six. It's both simpler and bad. Okay, Six. I'll call you Six. Flower says they pay for it, so I don't have a problem with them showering at Plant Fishers. I'm glad that they have a yeah, exactly, Flower. I feel like if you have a membership, no one should say anything to you. And I'm doing well, by the way, Six. If I didn't already answer that, that is neglect. I feel for the mom, but that like I said before, I'd rather be the one that freezes to death while my children are somewhere warm. But she claimed that she reached out for help and no one was helping her, and allegedly there are shelters nearby, and I don't understand why they didn't go to a shelter. It's a lot. The state doesn't want to look bad, like they're bad states. They're like, oh well, we had a lot of shelters available and she could have did this, she could have did that. That would have been better than being in the car. It's yeah, it's so cold lately. If you live in Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, anywhere, you know what I'm saying, in Canada, anywhere that's really really cold, you know what it's like. It's freezing. It's freezing right now. And can you imagine trying to live in the car with no heat, not enough clothes? Of course you would freeze to death. I live in Poland, and so I don't really know what it's like in the US. You're not missing much. I mean, the US is cool, but I'm sure Poland is cool too. Do you ever plan on visiting the US anytime? Why no heat, no gas? It looks like the car must have ran out of gas or some type of mechanical issue. They're still investigating the story, so I don't really know all the details. Yeah, cars have heat, but maybe she ran out of gas or the battery died. Something happened, and I wish she would have just went, call for help, like because they were parked in the parking garage of a casino, and I wish that she would have said, "Hey, I need help. My car broke down." And a casino is a really strange place for her to go to when she has children. Like I would assume she would have went to maybe like a 24-hour Walmart parking lot or um whatever other places that have. There's grocery stores that are open 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather her had gone to the grocery store and sit on a bench or walk around, and I don't know, whatever is. I can't say what she was thinking. I don't know what was in this lady's mind. I don't know her mental health issues, but it's just a tragic story, and I hope that this brings more awareness that it's a need for shelters. There's a need for single families, with their income. There's more help needed, and I feel like some people are so angry with the adults that they basically don't realize that they're harming the children by saying, "Well, you, it's your problem. You figure it out." But the children are suffering. The children are freezing to death. Casinos open. Yeah, but they were in the parking garage and it was cold, so the children are not allowed in the casino. So people are speculating that the mother was maybe in this casino gambling and let the children in there, but I don't know that. Rosa, I can drink all those waters. Could you, Royal? I know bottled water, I shouldn't do it, but it is what it is. It's more convenient at this time. Bottled water it is. 6 says, and what about visiting the United States? I don't know, really feeling more like Canada. Yeah, Canada's cool. I've been to Canada one time, but Canada is even colder. But Canada is, I've never heard anything truly like negative about Canada. They have their flaws as well, but Canada is a well-liked country because the tap water is not. I don't like to. I don't like that they put fluoride in our water. So I don't like to drink tap water because of the fluoride. So these are reverse osmosis, purified drinking water. So I don't have a filter on my sink. I tried to have different things that I keep on the counter, but it just didn't work out. It was just too nasty, and cleaning it was annoying. So hopefully one day I'll have a situation where I have a filtration system under the sink, so I don't have to buy bottled waters anymore. But for right now, I do bottled waters. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I have Trudeau. He's the kid. Yeah. Oh, the negative. He's the Prime Minister of Canada. I've seen comments about him that the people didn't like him, but you know, overall, it seems like Canada is a good country. You know, like I said, no country is perfect. The biggest flaw I've heard about Canada is that for the free healthcare situation, the waiting is longer. Allegedly, the wait time to get to a doctor is longer because it's free. So, you know, it's a lot of people. Well, if you leave the tap water overnight, the chlorine should just evaporate. No, it's not the chlorine. It's not just the chlorine that I have a problem with. It's the fluoride. It's the fluoride. Yeah, chlorine is a problem too, but the fluoride, I don't want the fluoride in my water. I don't even know why it's still legal for the U.S. to put fluoride in our water. You know, the reason why they were doing it in the beginning is not an issue anymore. There's dental care is more better. So before they were basically putting fluoride in the water because it would help people prevent decay, but the healthcare has gotten better, so we don't need fluoride in our water anymore. It's ridiculous. It should be optional, but they force it in your water. Six says I think it also saturates with like some carbon stuff, which is not a bad thing. What is it? I think I didn't hear it well. Fluoride. Look up fluoride. FL. Is it UORID? Hey Siri, spell fluoride. FLUORIDE. Fluoride, a compound of fluorine with another element or group, especially a salt of the whatever. Anyways, it's negative stuff too, fluoride, and I don't like it. I don't think there's really any benefits to fluoride. If you are going to the dentist or you want a specific toothbrush, yeah, that's your choice to choose to put in your mouth. But to like make everybody have to put in your water, I don't agree with it. Zones at all. Fluoride. Yeah. Oh, you heard me. Okay. So yeah, look it up, and you know you have your opinion. You need something?
Wait, you got more strawberries?
Yeah, I got more.
I forgot. We were gonna make the strawberry and blueberry juice.
Sorry, what?
Strawberry and blueberry juice.
So we're not doing it right now. I'm not using it for that no more. It doesn't squeeze out well. You got the prime that you want, so you should be fine. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing all right this afternoon or this evening, whatever. I tried the milk chocolate one the other day. It's so good. So I'm gonna try this. I thought I took it off my list, but apparently I left it on the list. But I'm about to try this dark chocolate. So Lind or Lindor. They have dark oat milk chocolates. I had the milk chocolate the other day, and now I'm gonna try this. I have no business eating this, but I love it. I still want it. So good. So I'm about to try it live on camera. It's so good. The milk chocolate one is so good. I'm so glad they have a non-dairy version. So good. Mm, I love chocolate. The milk chocolate is better, but this is good too. Mm, mm, so good. I'm just putting some stuff in the freezer. 6 says fluorine is good not only for teeth but also bones here. What is fluorine? Are you saying fluoride or fluorine? What is fluorine? It's controversial. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't like it.
What do you don't like?
I'm one to lie, baby. Not you.
I'm playing with this child's bowl.
Okay.
This is super bouncy. I cannot stop playing with this. I'm just not playing with it in the kitchen. It's super bouncy.
Let me see. Fluoride versus fluorine. So fluorine and fluoride are related but distinct chemical entities. So they're different. Hi, Grayson. So they're different. But it's bad when you get too much of it. Yeah. I don't know how much of it is in tap water. Yeah, it's a problem. I was a part of this Facebook group about fluoride in our water, and from what I've seen, it's not good, and it actually does it has a negative effect on your teeth when it's too much on there. I don't like things when things are forced on you. I hate that. Like I should be able to choose whether I want it in my water. There's no choice. They put it in your water automatically. I think there's only one. I think Arizona might be. I'm gonna look it up. I think Arizona might be the only state that doesn't put in your water. Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, what state doesn't put fluoride in water? Oregon. So Oregon is the only state. So it says some municipalities, such as Portland, Oregon, have chosen not to fluorinate their water. I love that. I need to go really visit Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Portland, Oregon. But yeah, I will keep, I'll keep looking into the story about the children who were frozen to death in Detroit, and do like an updated live to find out more information. Like I want to know if they're gonna review the cameras to see, what happened, what's really going on, and just basically. But the kids are not here anymore. I just hope that this tragic story is a lesson to others, and it will bring more awareness, and more shelters will be opened up, and children should not be turned away. Period. And it's almost like, did she need to just lie and say she's in a domestic violence situation just to get into a show? I don't know. Like, sometimes you see why sometimes people choose to be dishonest about situations so they can get the help they needed. I don't know what this woman could have done to get the help she needed, and I hope she learned from this. But she has other children, and I'm wondering. I think yeah, the children who did not pass from being in the vehicle that's cold, they are with, I think, children's services, protective services. So I believe that the children no longer are under the care of the mother while they investigate. Um, 6 says, though too much chlorine might have some not very good effects too. Kidney stones forming, this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm not really good on all the scientific things, but I mean, look, they put chlorine in the water to kill the bacteria and stuff like that. So imagine that in your body. Just showing y'all some of the stuff I got from the grocery store. I'm gonna be juicing some things. Almond milk. This is the regular. It says, okay, I already saw that one. I'm thankful to be able to buy some groceries. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who, like the woman who was in the car with her children, froze to death. Some people are not fortunate to have the resources and the things, the basic necessities that they need. So we have to do our best to, stay afloat and make sure we're doing everything to keep our children warm, safe, fed, and happy. It's hard out here. Milk, that's not real milk. Yeah, it's almond milk, but I don't drink cow's milk or any type of animal milk. So, whether you think it's real milk or not, I still like it. Brooklyn says, that's my mom. She tries everything to keep us happy, keep our bills and paid. Yes, that's what you got to do as a parent. It's not easy, but once you bring children into this world, it's a sacrifice you're making every day. You have to sacrifice your own time, your energy to make sure your children are good. Okay, well, good for you, 6. I don't do that. I haven't done regular. I'm a vegan, so I don't do dairy. Yeah. Okay.
What is Leanne?
I'm on live still.
Well, what is
She says she wants her charger and the iPad. So I'm bringing it to her. You want to bring it to her?
Yeah.
Hold on. That's nice of you. Here. Here.
If they know how to do it, then they don't need help. But if they But if they don't know how to do it, they can need help.
Aw. Yep. You're so sweet. Butter basket, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What hairline are you talking about? Yeah, let's get you out of here. Because we ain't talking about no hairline. Let's see here. Yeah. People just be on off topic, not focus on themselves. Focus on you, boo. She has 9 kids altogether, 6 that are living with her. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay, really? Got some strawberries. It was a deal, so I had to get 2. Tyler, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Tyler? This is why I like to put on subscriber mode only, because when you don't put on subscriber mode only, you get random people, inappropriate, rude, bored, immature, you know, you get all type of different people in the chat. I'm glad you like your life simple. The simple life is a good life. This is a creamer for coffee. I don't really do coffee, but I do like decaf. And this cereal is really good. If you're looking for like a healthy cereal, I highly recommend this cereal. Highly recommend it. It's really good. The sugar could be lower, but it's really good. I gotta organize the refrigerator. It's a little bit chaotic right now. Ooh. My children love movie theater popcorn. I love popcorn. I think I got them loving it so much. Like, you can't go wrong with popcorn. It's a healthier snack. You know, there's so many more junky snacks you can have, but popcorn is a better choice when it comes to snacks. I don't eat these. I eat the plain popcorn. I'm gonna make mac and cheese. I gotta wash that pot out. Got some hot chocolate with marshmallows that my son really likes. And I got a bag of oranges. Clementine, like, are they called clementine? The cuties. These are so good. I hate when you get a bag that's not really that sweet. It's more like when it's just not naturally sweet. I can't stand those. I just tend to juice those. But I love when you can eat a cutie just like the way it is. But my daughter wants macaroni and my daughter wants macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna start making it. I'm about to boil the water and then boil the noodles. And plant-based version. She's okay with the plant-based version. So we don't use any dairy. You love oranges? It's good. Vitamin C. I just remember I left a sandwich on my desk 5 hours ago. Really? So let me start boiling the water for my daughter. I'm right here, y'all. I might need to move the camera a little bit. I might need to move the camera a little bit. There are healthy apples are these. They're healthy and apples are, yeah, apples are good too. I like crispy apples, like Honey Crisp. It's another one that I like. I can't think of the name, but I love crispy apples. I don't like when it has like a little chewiness to it. I like when I love those kind of apples. The piece of bread on the top is kind of hard, but well, hopefully you don't get sick or anything like that. It's been sitting out for 5 hours. Was it? If it wasn't too hot in the air in the room, it should be good. Should be good. I think I've had worse. I prefer laundry sheets, y'all. I prefer laundry sheets over pods and liquid. To me, it's more environmentally friendly and convenient. So I like these better. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm just looking for someone on here that do have that many people chatting so I can ask the question. It's cool. Let me know if it's a deep topic. Okay, what's the topic? What's the question? Mixed Coca-Cola and beer, that is too good. I don't like neither one of them or either one of them. Don't like beer, don't like Coca-Cola. But if you like it, that's for you. And I have a bag of navel oranges, organic. It was a coupon, so I decided to use it. I'm gonna be juicing this, so I'm gonna juice some things tomorrow. I'm gonna juice orange with maybe beets. No, not really. I might just make orange juice. I don't know, because our immune system, we need that. Then you're lost. Okay, okay, Joshua. Okay. Was the sandwich good? If you want like another healthy cereal, I would recommend Honey Oak. Thank you. I don't really do cereal like that, but once I had that cereal, I was like, oh my God, it's so good. I might have some right now, even though it's really like a breakfast thing. I mean, I already had some scrambled tofu for my so-called dinner. I might as well have some cereal too. I just need someone to say the name. I'm not Mimi, but maybe you can find another live stream that will say that. Finally have band-aids. We had like only a few band-aids left. Had to buy a pack. A fun fact, it's 0:36 a.m. for me. What? 00:36 a.m.? What is that? What is that? Anyway, y'all, I know I've been taking up your time here today. Let me grab one more bag. I need to get some eczema lotion. Anybody get seasonal eczema? Like in the wintertime, I get like eczema on my hand area. It says IDK what to do. I'm at McDonald's using their Wi-Fi. I can't go back home. Why can't you go back home? Forgot. Oh, that's easier to understand. My dad has that iron. Thought maybe someone else saying her name would help her. Okay, I don't even know who that is. You know, some people come on here to be practical jokesters and stuff like that. So if you're not giving me a history to what's going on, I really don't know what's going on. Add some salt to the water. Salt. Also have lots of greens that I'm going to be juicing. I have some kale. And I also have, I don't know what this is. Oh, beets. Y'all, look how big these beets are. Let me show you. Let me show y'all how big these beets are. Y'all, look how huge this beet is. Look, look. Anybody on the live? Nobody's on here. I don't think so. But anyway, look at this, y'all. Look how huge this beet is. It's called a golden beet. Normally I get the red, but the rain tends to stain. And I like to be different, but I haven't juiced in a while, but I'm gonna be juicing tomato. I'm gonna juice. Look at them. Look at this one is not as big as the other one. It's 3 of them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beets. I just don't know what to do with them, like by itself to cook it, so I juice them. So sometimes it's better to juice fruits and vegetables that you don't necessarily know what to do with or you don't really like. At least you're getting it somehow in your system, okay? Yes, you know, I'm sure nature intended for us to eat it the way it is, whatever, whatever, but I like to juice beets. Beets and carrots go good together. Beets, carrots, yeah. I haven't juiced, yeah, in a while, but beets and carrot go to good together. And maybe throw in a little bit of ginger and maybe like some lemon. It's a good combination. Good combination. But look, it's just so beautiful. I wonder what you can do with this part. I wonder if I could juice this part too. I want to look it up, but it's organic. It's organic. The fridge is looking crazy right now. I'm not going to show y'all, but it's looking crazy. It's looking kind of crazy. Also have some spinach. I will be also juicing spinach. And I'm not going to juice these. I'm going to eat these as a snack. I have carrots already. So I'm going to be getting into some juicing tomorrow. The fridge is chaotic right now. I'm just trying to get stuff in the fridge so it won't go bad. But the fridge is looking really chaotic. Throw this away. I'm about to boil elbow macaroni because I'm making macaroni and cheese for my daughter. I would show y'all what I'm doing, but the stove is a little bit messy and I don't like to show that. I don't want to show it. So, yeah. I need to clean the stove. I'm trying to close the dishwasher. But I've been on for an hour, and I appreciate every one of you who came in. I appreciate the mature adults that came into the live stream, the civilized people who added something to the topic. Those of you who answered the poll, I appreciate it. I'm starting not to feel good right now, y'all, so I'm gonna come off the live, but I'm gonna end the poll. So I asked, did you hear about Detroit children freezing to death? And 36% of you said yes, and 64% of you said no. So I'm ending the poll, and I appreciate every single one of you who came into the live stream. If you came in the beginning, if you came in the middle, if you came in the end, you're here right now. I really appreciate your support. If you're watching the replay gang, shout out to you. Shout out to you for those of you who came in the replay. All right, y'all. Please continue to like. I should have taken my hair down. I'm about to take it down, actually. Please continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all very, very soon. Again, if you guys are looking for help, if you're cold, you're homeless, please look into shelters instead of being in the cold. You know, it's not worth your life. It's not worth your children's lives. If you're in the U.S., call 211. 211 is a resource line. They can probably help you, you know. Please don't let your pride or embarrassment or whatever make you not reach out for the help that you need, okay? So protect your children, protect yourself, and just do your best. Life is hard. We're all just here trying to survive. Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, it's sticking together. Hold on. Woo. As I was saying, y'all, if you can't be nice to someone, leave them alone. Do better or leave them alone. You know, life is hard enough. Everybody's trying to survive something. Everyone has been through something. You know, your words matter. The little things you say to someone could really affect their life. And just because you were harmed or abused or bullied as a child or at any point in your life doesn't mean it's okay to do to other people. Get the help that you need. Get the help that you need, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna come off now. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right. Thanks for staying along with me while I talked about the story and while I unpack some of my groceries. I actually still have more to do. There's some on the ground. The fridge is crazy right now, but we're gonna get it together before bedtime. All right.